Well, we shouldn't put anything past you. You called it just last week. We talked about, hey, what would you do with the title? You said MJF. MJF is our new AEW World Champion, and it doesn't feel as if they're going down the babyface route. The wrinkle was William Regal
Yeah,
sliding MJF the brass knucks.
yeah.
Everybody's got questions now. Does this mean that MJF and Regal are together? We'll find out tonight on Dynamite. What
I
do
know.
you think
I
of
I
getting
can't wait.
Kenny?
I can't wait. Well, to me, it would make him a heel,
Yeah,
which
of
I
course.
like. Yeah, which I've also it was also my preference. So damn it, I had to get a booking fee here. I get Jarrett to book.
I was so excited to see him slide the Nux over. I think William Regal is one of the more underrated television performers.
Oh,
Clearly a great in-ring technician, but boy, on the mic, he knows how to tell a story. How great is Mr. Regal?
great. Um, I've like Steve from day one. I don't think he ever really had chance. I think now you're seeing the best of Steve Regal 20
Yes.
years later because he was always involved in in a tag team or something like that where he wasn't where he wasn't given the freedom to talk the way he can. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen him have a promo like that in WWE. So I mean, he's great in the role. He looks like a heel, acts like a heel, and he just comes across being really professional. If he in turn is going to be with MJF for a long time, I think it's a great move on their part.
Well, we saw at the pay-per-view too, the return of Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. They a lot of folks thought would come back in and just reclaim the old trios titles from the Death Triangle. It didn't happen. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks do not pick up the win. But not only are they back in AEW, they're back producing Being the Elite. It came out this past Monday, and the fans at the pay-per-view, they were chanting FCM Punk. And Being the Elite actually made sure to focus on that chant. Tonight they're in Chicago. And this is a big test because this, of course, is a crazed market for CM Punk. First of all, maybe the best wrestling audience in the country these days, Chicago. But boy, they're in love with CM Punk. What do you expect tonight? Do you think CM Punk is going to get a cold shoulder tonight from these fans? That would be hard for me to believe.
If I were smart, I wouldn't mention his name.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. I would just. If he's not part of the company, I wouldn't even mention his name. In commentary, I would tell the Young Bucks not to bring up his name. Now, the Young Bucks were heels, or if MJF was working with them, I said, tear him a new asshole in Chicago because the fans do love wrestling. But unless they have plans to use him, I think that they once again you put you put yourself in a position where it only benefits him. You know what I
right.
mean? You sit home, he's not doing anything, and then you're gonna go to sleep saying, "I win." No, he doesn't. But I don't know. I don't know what the whole story is, and I I swear when I say that I don't know. So you know more about it than I do. I just know that it would be like going into San Antonio or Dallas and somebody challenging the Undertaker or Steve Austin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. So why bring his name up? It just takes away from the other guys on the show.
Well, I totally agree. I don't think that they've ever intentionally tried to mention him, but sometimes these fans they get excited and they'll start chanting or doing whatever they want to do. And it feels like Chicago being CM Punk country, we might have an interesting scenario tonight. I can't wait to
Well,
see
if
how
the,
it
if,
plays
if
out.
the if the fans initiate it, then address it. I
Yeah,
wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't initiate it.
no, I
But if
don't
they
think
start chanting CM Punk, I'd just sit down in the middle of the ring, cross my legs, and say, "Where is he? I'm waiting." whoever they elect to put in that position.